Myself, Prateek Saxena, I'm co-founder and CEO of Hygge Energy, founded in 2017, operational 2019, existing revenues based out of Toronto, 15 full-time employees, not that big, but still we are scaling. We are a local energy trading and decarbonization platform, and I'm sure you must have heard about similar platforms and solutions, but yet we are not there logically where we should be. I'm not sure, it's a quiz question, but if you know what is the local solar penetration rate achieved by any country, and the maximum is 9.2% by Italy. So still there is a problem. This slide is not to criticize what California is doing, but this is a slide to learn what California did. This is high time we learn from them. They have invested about $80 billion and still investing $3 billion to support net metering and support local solar. But still they are struggling and they want to rescind net metering right now. So the message is loud and clear. And this is a very familiar problem. Hundreds of solutions and hundreds of startups trying to take care of the problem, but yet the problem persists. So as per IEA, by 2026, the local solar market would be about 223 billion. Oops. More than 70 countries have agreed to sign net zero goals by 2050. So clearly, local solar is going to bound to grow, and every time a household install a solar on the rooftop, utilities they lose revenue, and also non-solar customers, they have to pay the price for the lost revenue because the rates are divided by the people who are paying. So the rates for the electricity goes up because of solar. So this is very unique challenge in the problem, which is related to this industry. So utilities need to find a way to make solar profitable, and that's where Hygge makes renewable profitable for the utilities. This is our solution and platform. So we have created a simulation, nothing fancy. We take the historical data and then merge it with the solar radiation data for that particular project or the site. And then we design the community-sized battery for that particular project. Once that is done, we have also developed a IoT device, not a preferred route we wanted to take, but since there is a lack of such solution, we have developed a IoT which has got embedded artificial intelligence. And also one thing which we have patented and got approval for is the blockchain nodes which resides on the IoT box to make it resilient. And it is used for energy trading and settlement. Even without, if there is a loss of connectivity or loss of electricity, then also these devices can create the settlement contracts. Hygge Platform, which is also unique about our solution, is it keeps the complete track of renewable energy, not only from where it is consumed, but how it is consumed, or where it is generated and how it is consumed. Which also helps us to convert that into carbon trading. So we are currently integrating, we don't have that ready, but we are integrating carbon trading platform to our energy trading platform right now. Last thing is we have got an immersive consumer app which makes energy trading very interactive. We are very focused. We are targeting municipal-owned utilities for two reasons. One is because municipalities have got net zero targets, and our solution helps them to increase the solar penetration. As I mentioned, the highest any country has achieved is 9.2 by Italy. We can help them to increase the solar penetration to 40 to 50%, because all the local solar then can be absorbed locally within a community. And that is critical to achieve their net zero goal, as their 40% of energy is based on electricity consumption. And also make renewable profitable for the utilities. It's a traditional software as a service business model, except for it's a transaction-based model. So why it is interesting? Because we are anticipating 40 billion transactions by 2032. And these are some of the projects. Our pipeline is very robust, and most importantly, we are working with some of the deep pocket customers. So for example, the first project is, we have divided in the use cases into 3 parts. The first one is peer-to-peer renewable energy trading, which is with Town of Erin in Ontario, Canada, with Hydro One, which is the largest utility in Canada. The second one is with the Coastal Heart Medical Center in California, and it is with the South California Edison. The second use case, which is very, very interesting, is in India, and we accidentally stepped on it, is renewable energy-based EV charging, mainly because the grid is not very robust there, and it is very difficult to absorb EV chargers within the local distribution grid. So it's all purely renewable energy, and what is interesting about it is India realized that it's about $10 to $12 billion annual carbon credit market if they use renewable energy for EV charging. So that's our second use case, and now India is coming out as a policy countrywide to have EV charging 100% on renewable energy. The last is a captive power, because people ask us how big should be the community. It shouldn't be very big. It can be as small as a campus, like the last one, which is engineering university, and there we are working with the utility. The first one is with Thailand, which is SCG, which is the largest cement conglomerate out of Thailand, and they want to convert their campuses and factories as a supplier of renewable energy to local community. One of my favorite is the South California Edison project. This is a Coastal Heart Medical Center, which has got 250 car park garage. They are putting 300 kilowatt of solar. Through our simulation, we were able to help design a 450 kilowatt of battery storage owned by South California Edison, and anything excess generated by this project is being resupplied to low-income community as South California Edison, which is the utility, has to subsidize costs to that particular community. Now they can reuse it. One important thing about this project, why it is attractive, is we were able to demonstrate that there is an annual pot of gold, which is $116,000 or $2 million over the lifetime saving, which can be shared between Coastal Heart and South California Edison, which is the typical use case for our technology or peer-to-peer renewable trading. We are looking to raise $3 million US dollars of seed, mainly to commercialize our platform, which is already being tested in these pilots which I mentioned. We have got a strong executive team. I come from a background where I spent 10 years with Ontario Power Authority designing demand response programs for Ontario, also work with Arizona Public Services and South California Edison and San Diego Gas and Electric. We have got on our board people from the utility, people from the consulting, and also investment lawyers. So there is an opportunity to invest in a high growth company, which is transaction based with impressive pipeline and impressive customers.
Thank you very much, Hygge Energy.